Well, hello and welcome again to Sambo. Today is our second day of competition here in Thessaloniki, and we are getting ready with our uh, under 71 kilograms weight class. And we start with a fight between Greece and Ukraine. In red uniform from Ukraine, Nazar Akishev, and his opponent from Greece, Mihalidis Alexios. We start very early today at 10 o'clock local time, and we hope that our competition will be at least as good as the competition that we witnessed yesterday. The Ukrainian is already trying to get his opponents back. He tried to throw him, it didn't work, and now he's working on submissions. Nice positioning. Now on top, and he tries to pin. Nice reversal for Mihailidis. It started very interesting. Both of them were looking for throws, but Ukrainian decided it would be much more interesting for him to try to work the ground a little bit, and the same here. The Greek is trying to control a head and arm, and then probably he wanted to get his opponents back. This is quite interesting. Again, the Ukrainian with a nice lapel grip. Now back on the ground. Nice control. Nice wrestling techniques for the Ukrainian. First half-point deduction. And still the Ukrainian is trying to overpower his opponent. He stays close, he controls the grips, he controls his opponent's body. And as soon as they hit the ground, he tries to go for a submission. Without success so far, but interesting nonetheless. And now the throw, beautifully done. Only 1 point. No, 2 points. It's a little better. The throw was very nice, and yes, it wasn't such a big throw, so maybe that's why it was awarded only 2 points, but it was very nicely done, and it would have been a 4-pointer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit overexcited right now because it's the first fight of today's competition, and I really enjoyed the way the Ukrainian did it. But he's still leading by 2 points nonetheless, and he's dominating the fight, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. And we are back. In red uniform, Akisha from Ukraine. In blue, Mikhailidis from Greece. Again, the Ukrainian looking for the same throw, the same grips, the same throw. But the Greek knows what is going to happen, and he escapes. Yes, after all, it was awarded a 4-point for that throw. I was not mistaken. It was a beautiful technique, and initially the referee called for 1 point and then for 2 points. The commission decided it was a 4-pointer. There are not so big differences between a 2-pointer and a 4-pointer. I mean, technique even for 2 points should be very well executed, but sometimes some techniques really deserve those 4 points. Nice work on the ground. The Ukrainian was looking for a number, but his opponent succeeded to turn his body away and to protect himself very well. And we are back looking for the grips. 30 seconds to go, and everything looks just fine for the Ukrainian. Mikhailidis really needs a miracle right now. 20 seconds left. The throws are not enough right now. The throws are not enough. He needs a submission hold, and it's almost impossible. The Ukrainian tries to pin him. Mikhailidis is in survival mode right now. The last seconds of the fight. Well, it was a quick and decisive victory for Akishev. The last second of the fight. I really think the referee is not very experienced. The situation was not controlled perfectly, but it happens. It's very early in the morning. It's the first fight. She will get the grip very soon. Well, and we prepare for our next fight. Ivan Lukashu from Belarus against Altai Dimukhamed. Again, fight between Belarus and Kazakhstan. This is always interesting. Altai in red uniform, his opponent from Belarus, Lukashu, in blue. Well, let's see. This should be an interesting one. Different tempo, different take for these two fighters. Altai gets a very good lapel grip, and also he controls the sleeve very well. He's looking to fight on the inside. Again, the same thing. Red right arm on the lapel. He'll try to. I think he'll try to throw with his left side. This is very interesting because every fighter has his own way of fighting for the grips. Sometimes they try to get their favorite grips first. Other times uh, it's just a strategy. You get a grip, then you move, then you flow into a different grip or different position, or maybe you have combinations of techniques and grips. It's a whole strategy there, and this part of the fighting is the most important part, because you need good grips and you need to control the grips in order to be able to control the fight. And for some fighters it's more difficult to get the grips than to do the actual throw, because when you practice you have your favorite grips, but when somebody tries to oppose your technique, he will always try to defend first against your grips. So this is very, very important and very interesting. And everything is happening so fast. It's very difficult for us to understand exactly what they do and what they want to do. We can only predict, or we can only speculate. And let's not forget the fact that the fighters are improving their grip game from competition to competition. So, because their opponents are studying their techniques, especially the champions, because everybody knows what the champion does. So it's very interesting. It's very easy for us to see a beautiful hip toss or a double leg or something like this, but it's very difficult to understand exactly what's happening before the technique. And for the fighters, this is the most important part. The same goes for submission holds, all the transitions, all the position changing. Everything is interesting and very complex. 1 minute to go, 1 point each. In red, Din Muhammad. In blue, Lukashu. Ground game. Din Muhammad trying to control his opponent. Well, again, a nice attempt, and now he tries to get the back. 10 seconds to go, and this is going to be important because he is active in the end of the fight. 5 seconds. We don't know exactly what the referee will decide. Again, very close fight, and we have the decision. Altai Din Muhammad is the winner of this second fight of the day. Very technical and very interesting fight. Now, next fight, Kaden Sullivan from United States against Amir Hakui from Russia. here we go. In red uniform, the American. In blue, the Russian. Belgrade is very, very aggressive. It's pretty complicated to pull off such a takedown. Scissors takedown. It's complicated. The Russian is controlling the tempo. It's not being so aggressive. And looking for the arm lock. This is a different type of aggression, what we see here. A different type of aggression. He stays very close, he has the arm and the tap. Well, as I said before, he was very, very, very calm on the exterior, but very aggressive on the interior. And I mean, he was very concentrated. He was waiting for his opportunity, and as soon as the opportunity presents itself, he went for the kill, controlling the position on the ground and then getting the armbar. Beautiful technique for the Russian, and very good mindset for the fight. Babazadeh Karam from Azerbaijan against Itai Bibitko from Israel. This is going to be an interesting one. The Israelis are very aggressive, with very good stamina. They try to overpower their opponent, and they always try to be first on the mat, while the fighters from Azerbaijan are determined and very, very technical. This is the difference between the two schools, but of course the fighters are individuals, so things can be pretty different. Let's see. Now we start. In red uniform, the fighter from Azerbaijan, his opponent from Israel in blue. Good grips for both of them. Oh, nice technique for Babazadeh. He now is looking for the arm. Modified fireman carry. No point scored, but it was quite an interesting take on that classic technique. The Israeli has his favorite technique. He's using a very low variation. Of that famous judo throw. Still on the ground, very aggressive. The tempo is amazing. Looking for a single leg. The Israeli is still the aggressor. He is looking for his techniques and he dominates the rhythm of the fight. So far it's very difficult for him to throw. But he's very busy and he's keeping his opponent busy. It's almost impossible for Babazadeh to prepare his techniques, and this is why they look a little bit clumsy, because he has to attack without the perfect grip and the perfect timing. He just needs to do something. This is how fighting under pressure he is. And on the ground, Babazadeh tries to pin. He has a very, very good control. This is going to be the winning move for Babazadeh. Great side control. And Vico tries to stay very close to his opponent, not to let him go for the submission hold. He succeeded, but he already lost 4 points. And this is because of the fact that he's way too nervous. He's moving all the time. He's not controlling the fight. Of course, this pushing of the pace is very important for him, because this is the way he fights, but he is not careful enough with his techniques. And Babazadeh is waiting for his opportunity. He's hunting his opportunity, and as soon as the opportunity presented itself, Babazadeh went for the kill and succeeded to pin his opponent. That was quite interesting. First, it was very difficult for Babazadeh to throw his opponent, and he was waiting for one small mistake. And as soon as the mistake was there, Babazadeh succeeded to score. And now Bibitko has to be to attack, and he will be desperate very soon. 22 seconds to go. It's almost impossible to win. He needs a submission hold. That for sure Babazadeh will move around, will be able to control the timing of the fight. Nine seconds to go. This is it, victory for Babazadeh. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen. Great victory for the fighter from Azerbaijan. He did exactly what he had to do. He was waiting for his opportunity and succeeded to win. Great victory for him. Well, and we move forward. In red uniform, Alexander Nedu from Moldova, and his opponent from France, Olivier Célien. So different in their demeanor and approach. Nedu looks almost shy. Well, I don't know exactly what's happening. The fight didn't even start yet. Nice attempt for Nedu from get-go, looking for the R block. Well, he looked almost shy, but by no means he's shy. Trolling his opponent on the ground and looking for the second R block. Nice reversal, still under control, and this is it. Well done. Well done. He was looking for one thing and one thing only. His opponent's arm. He attacked very quickly, and then he attacked again and again. Great victory for Nedu. An interesting young man. For sure we are going to see more about him. More of him in the future. Our next fight, Vukan Stanimirovic from Serbia against Nuaman Hamriti from Morocco. The Moroccan was looking for some sweeps. Serbian looks more aggressive right now on the edge of the mat. The Serbian looking for the unlock. It doesn't work. Nice attack for the Moroccan. He tries to follow with his throw. And again, the same thing, controlling Controlling the sleeve is Hamriti, and it looks very difficult for his opponent to be able to stay in the fight. Yeah, good grip. And the throw, but I didn't see exactly what happened. 4 points. Is it a 4-pointer? I don't know, the hand was up. Yeah, but the hand can be up for a lot of reasons. I didn't see the exact gesture. So it was only a 2-pointer for the Serbian. 1 minute and 35 seconds, looking for the throw. Very good defense for Hamriti. Another nice technique for Mirovich. The Serbian is now ready to fight. I don't know exactly what's happened there. Probably some discussion with the coach. Mirovich is very aggressive, and everything starts to look good for him. Hamriti was very elusive in the beginning of the fight. He succeeded to control the grips very well, to block Stanimirovich's techniques, but now the Serbian is ready to fight and is able to do whatever he wants. And another nice one, very nice technique. It started inside of the mat. Yes, the Serbian was starting a little bit lazy, and then everything turned out just perfect for him. Techniques were there, everything was just perfect, and the coach is so happy. I think he was a little bit over enthusiastic, and this is why the referee had to tell him to cool down a little bit. Well, we're preparing for the next fight. Sergey Kulin from Russia against Aram Agajanyan from Armenia. A lot of Armenians, and some of them are really, really good. And I'm very happy to see them back in competition. Armenia always had good fighters. And I'm really, really glad to see them getting back into action, especially with these youngsters. The youth and juniors are, of course, the future of teams, and we can see an interesting future for Armenian seniors with these young men growing up and keeping the things going. So Sergey Nikulin in red uniform against Aram Agahanyan. blue, the Russian trying to use some powerful combinations. He was looking for an outside sweep, then an inside sweep on the same leg. I don't know exactly if it was the plan or just to test his opponent's balance and positioning. Very, very different approach. The Russian is not wasting energy. He's just looking for his favorite grips, but he doesn't want his opponent to. He doesn't want to let his opponent get his grips. It's a very, very quick and a very aggressive technique for the Russian. Well, he gets the back. He gets the back. He's so close to his opponent. I really like the way the Russian moves. He's exactly on that interesting balance between very good technique and very good strength. This is what is very interesting in this age group. They learn the techniques for years and years, and now they start to develop their physical potential because they're growing up. They are starting to be grown men or grown women, and now you see this amazing combination of very good technique, speed, and power. In my opinion, this is very, very interesting. They have so much energy. They have so and maybe this is why gymnastics is so interesting, because we have very young people competing. I mean, very young. I'm talking about seniors, which are late teens and a little bit in the 20s. And this is the best age for all sports. Of course, with age, we have the experience, but let's see. There's a cuff slicer. It was a cuff slicer and a very deep one. It was very difficult to see from that position. We'll have the decision very soon. Very difficult to see from that particular position, especially this type of techniques with a lot of entanglement on the ground. It's very difficult to see which leg and whose hand is there. Half-point deduction, so nothing really happened there. Just a small mistake for the Russian. And we restart. Nice technique and good defense for Aram. He succeeded to move his leg underneath him. And, he broke the fall. Still looking for the grips, still looking for the positions. Both of them very careful. The Russian has a very interesting style. He's extremely relaxed and extremely calm. He's not moving a lot, but as soon as he gets the grip, he turns into a lightning fast fighter. This is a great quality to be able to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. It's very, very important to be able to use your brain and your body from stillness to speed. Of course, this is a natural quality, but it also can be learned, at least partially. There are drills that help you improve your ability to explode into technique. We are still waiting for another quick debate between the judges. And here we go again. Kulin is still leading by 3 points. Armenian is looking for the unlock. He's looking for the unlock. He has only one leg. He tries to secure the hand and then to position his leg. This is why I said it's very interesting to watch the way they are transitioning from one grip to another, from one position to another, because sometimes it's almost impossible to get the position first and then the submission, as well as it's very difficult to get the arm first and then the position. Most of the time is something in between. You get a grip, then you attack the arm, or you get the arm and then you reposition yourself. Of course, the perfect solution is to get everything at the same time, but this is rarely happening. Another nice attack for the Russian. Good control, good defense for the Russian, and now he gets the back, looking for the arm lock. He has the arm, he has the legs in. He tries to roll his opponent. 7 seconds to go. I don't think he will let go. I don't know. No, he won't let go. He won't let go. Nice victory for Sergey Kulin. He did exactly what he had to do, and he succeeded to win. Moving forward, Takar from Ukraine against Elvin Bagheerov from Azerbaijan. A lot of interesting fighters from Azerbaijan and a lot of good Ukrainians too, yesterday and today. But it's no wonder this is happening, because they have very, very good Sambo schools in both these countries. Well, nice attack for Elvin. Ukrainian tries to stay very low. He tries to attack a single leg from that position. It's also a defensive position, but it's good for him because he tries to secure a double leg. And now he's looking for the arm. Nice defense for Takar. Bagheerov still trying to overpower his opponent. He looks a little bit stronger. He has shorter, stronger legs, and his body is very compact. And he needs to use this quality. While Takar is a little bit longer with longer limbs. Yes, the position for the arm lock, it didn't work. It was interesting because he was a little bit lazy on the ground. He had the arm, he had half of the position, and he didn't succeed to put his body to work exactly in the way he wanted to. It's a very close fight. Both of them are trying to control the rhythm and to control the grips, and it's quite difficult. Looking for the arm and then trying to transition towards the leg. Point, now looking for the arm lock. Well, nice reversal, but they were already on the outside. Waiting for the instant replay. Yeah, the referee said she saw a two-pointer, and then they started to rediscuss. Yes, no point scored. She was the only one that saw that the technique. Interesting setup, but very lazy. And now Takar had the opportunity to attack a pin. Didn't do it. He wasn't able to improve his position on the ground. Nice control by Bagheerov. They are very close, and they are very close because they are very different. Bagheerov is shorter, stronger, and more explosive, while Takar is a little bit longer. Well, this was beautifully done. This was beautifully done. And now the reversal, looking for a submission. No. They are very different, and they complement each other, and this is why the fight is it's very close. It's very difficult for them to impose their style. Yes, it was an ankle pick into a takedown, but they were on the outside, and Bagheerov didn't really understand why Takar is insisting with that technique. The fight was over. Last seconds of the fight. Takar tries to control the time a little bit Yes, and another half-point deduction and 1 point for Bagheerov. And this is it, the end of the fight. Takar did exactly what he had to do. Control the time. He fought very well, but I think he injured his knee a little bit. Let's hope it's nothing serious. Bagheerov very dramatic on the ground. I really don't understand what he wants. It's a huge difference, and he didn't succeed to score anything consistent. So even with the deduction or something like this, Takar is still the winner. Well, this is it. This concludes our fight, and we move forward in women's division. Under 65 kilograms in red uniform from Russia, Anastasia Pozdanik, and her opponent from Ukraine, Diana Tulunji. Ukrainian in blue, the Russian in red. Very aggressive on the ground. Ukrainian looking for that arm lock. The same thing, but very interesting setups. She's looking for the arm lock, and I think her strategy for this fight is to hunt the arm lock, is to attack the arm lock constantly, try to win by submission hold. She's not looking for the throw. She's not looking for anything else. She's just looking for the submission, and it's interesting because she has two options: either to pull off the submission or to make her opponent think only about submission, and then to try to find the gap in her defense. But Pozniak is relaxed. His experience is going to be interesting. Now the Russian is looking for the arm lock, but she tries to overpower her opponent into the submission hold. She's not trying to be very technical. She wants to show dominance. There are a lot of interesting psychological things to look for into the competition, into these fights. Whoa, that was beautifully done, and looking for the armbar. Nice defense for the Ukrainian though. The Russian was a little bit hesitant. He succeeded to throw her opponent very, very well. And then when she had the arm, she was waiting for something. I don't know exactly what. Maybe she was looking for how many points she scored, but why? I don't know. Anyway, she was a little bit hesitant. She lost the opportunity, but she still has 4 points. And now the Ukrainian has to fight from the ground, has to try to find a way to win. And right now she needs a submission. She has the arm, let's see. Trying to reverse. And the tap. Yes. It was a question of when, not if. And the Russian is so dominant, so dominant. Anastasia Pozniak moves forward. It was a very nice tactical take for the Ukrainian, but unfortunately it didn't work for her. Anyway, an interesting and a nice fight. Back to men's competition, 71 kilograms. Nazar Akisha from Ukraine against Altai Din Muhammad from Kazakhstan. Akisha in red, trying to control his opponent's arm. Altai, he's a little bit too high for that arm lock. I think he lost the position a little bit. Of course, he can adjust, but it was not the case. He lost the position. He had one leg in, and then he tried to attack the leg and was overcommitting a little bit. Moving around, both of them. Good grips, good sleeve grips for both of them, and now Altai has a lapel, a high lapel, while Akisha is controlling the lower lapel. Very powerful is Altai. Very powerful, very explosive. Another attempt. Didn't work. Still the same thing, and Altai does this very nicely. The same thing, they keep those grips. I think Altai has very strong forearms and very strong grips, and this is why for Akisha it's so difficult to break those grips and to move into a different position. Altai gets the grip and then stays close and tries to control the whole body of his opponent. And now on the ground, looking to attack the arm. Yeah, still attacking, still staying strong. And Akisha does this very nicely. He succeeds to get the grip, to stay close. He sometimes succeeds to control the whole body with his arms and his legs. And in this age group, when the fighters are not fully developed, the fighter who is just a bit stronger has a huge advantage. One point scored for the Ukrainian, and Akishev is very angry. We'll have for sure the instant replay, but I don't think this will change anything. Altai tried to control the whole fight. He tried to score a quick point, and then he tried to control all the rest of the fight. Yes, but it wasn't working for him because in the last seconds of the fight, Akisha succeeded to score the point that won him the victory. Altai is protesting. I know it's difficult, but this is it. This is in the hand of judges, and he had his opportunity to win in a different way, in a very convincing way. Let's not forget, you always have the submission option, and you also have the perfect throw option. Nobody likes to leave it in the hands of the judges. But there is the option. Try to submit your opponent. Try to look for the submission holds, and everything will be different. Become a submission master, and it will be easier. Of course, it's easier said than done, but this is the option. The sport gives you this option. When you try to fight like this, to score a point and then to control the rest of the fight, to control the rhythm, it's always tricky and it's always difficult, and it leaves room for debate. You will always have drama trying to fight like this. There is always going to be drama. And this is exactly what we see here. Everybody is debating whether there was a mistake or not, and I'm pretty sure Altai will not win this debate. It's complicated for him, and I feel his anger. I feel his disappointment and everything else. It's very difficult to train like this in this condition, in this crazy period that we are all facing right now. It's very difficult for him, and it took a lot of energy. It took a lot of determination to be here and to fight here. And it's heartbreaking to lose a fight in the last second. But this is part of the game. This is part of the growth. This is part of the whole fighting game, because it's a fight sport. You have to fight, and you have to fight everything. You have to fight your own body. You have to fight the outside conditions. You have to fight everything. And the fight with your opponent on the mat is the easiest part. And I understand him. I understand him perfectly. But maybe today wasn't his day. Maybe he will fight, he will win tomorrow. Who knows? But it's part of the growth. It's part of winning. You have to lose in order to know what winning really is. And it's good for him that he's still very young. You lose, you learn, and then you return stronger. And I'm sure he will learn something from this situation, no matter the outcome, because he knows exactly what it wasn't working for him on the mat. He knows exactly. where the mistake was, and next time for sure he will know how to avoid this type of situations. Anyway, let's wait for a decision. Maybe they will decide that he's right. But anyway, he has to be more careful next time. Win or lose, and I'm sure he will be, because he's a very smart young man. All these young people fighting here are just amazing, and to be able to be here and to fight and to outcome all the craziness in the world is a victory in itself. Yes, of course. I thought so. Victory for Nazar Akishev. And I really hope that Altai will be able to cope with the situation and will learn from this situation. He needs to come back stronger next time. And I totally understand the fact that he was so angry and so disappointed. Well, moving forward, steel man under 71 kilograms from Russia, Amir Hakui, and his opponent from Armenia, Sahakian Vilik. Russian looking for the arm lock. He has the arm, but he doesn't have the position. I'm trying to overpower the Armenian a little bit. There is quite a different fight. We had another fight between Armenia and Russia before. And it was quite different because the fighters were different. Same schools, different take, different fighters. This is what makes this sport so interesting, because it's so rich. Every school has its methodology, has its principles, but everything is so fluid, because the weight classes are different, because the age group is different, because the fighters are different. Let's see. Looking for the arm lock is the Russian. Still the same thing. I don't think he has the arm. I think he only has the position. Now he has the reversal. Let's see, the spider web, trying to... very nicely done by the Armenian. Very nice defense, but still the Russian has the upper hand right now. He succeeded to solve that defensive position. And now he tries to break the grip, and he has it. And he has it. Nice defense for the Armenian. Nice defense, but still deep. I think the Armenian is out. I think he's out. Yes. He was out. Beautiful defense. Or did he tap? No, he was out. And we restart. was a very beautiful defense, and I really like the fact that he stayed very calm. He waited for his opponent adjustment, and in order to defend a submission hold, you have to wait for the moments when your opponent is trying to improve his position, and you have to move with him. As soon as he tries to do something, you have to move to move with him and to try to make his job more and more difficult. And the Armenian is exactly that. I mean, it was amazing how he succeeded to use his legs defending the arm lock, and then how he succeeded to move his body around. I don't think that Hakui will be able to submit the Armenian, even though right now for him is a matter of pride. This is a very powerful position for Hakui. Let's see. The Armenian is still defending. He's still defending very well. Yes, he wasn't able to submit him, but he succeeded to win by the very first point that was scored. A very small throw. Amazing victory for Hakui. But what impressed me the most in this fight was Sahakian's defense. Very intelligent, very well done. The Russian was really looking for that submission. And in a way, it was a very good game for him because he scored that first point, and then he was looking for the submission. He was the aggressor. He was always on top. He didn't give any chance to Hakakian to try to win a point. And maybe it was part of the plan. Maybe he was just very stubborn, trying to get that submission. Who knows? But it worked for him. Babazadeh in blue uniform from Azerbaijan, again Vladimir Borisov from Bulgaria in red. Another nice attempt for Babazadeh. Borisov trying to control the body on the ground, trying to hold the neck and the arm. Babazadeh is so aggressive right now with all these throwing attempts. Let's wait for this small debate. No, now it's just a wardrobe malfunction. Changing the position, but they were on the outside. Babazadeh was looking for something very interesting. I really hoped he would have stayed in the fighting area. The Bulgarian has to do something, to be more aggressive. He's almost he's not active at all. He's just waiting. He's passive. He has to do something. He has to press his opponent. And I think it's very difficult for him. I don't know exactly why. But he looks very, very passive, which is not a good thing. Looking for the throw. Babazadeh very, very strong. Last seconds of the fight. Still Babazadeh looking for the throws, and now the arm lock. And now Borisov seems to be back in the fight. 20 seconds left. He was waiting too much, in my opinion. This is it. Yes, Borisov did very well in the end of the fight. I mean, he was rather passive for 3 minutes, I can say. And then in the end, he succeeded to score a point and then to win. Amazement for Babazadeh, who doesn't quite understand what happened. He lost, and he lost fair and square. Well, moving forward, two very, very interesting fighters, Alexander Nedu from Moldova and the Serbian Stani Mirovich. This is going to be interesting because Nedu won very interestingly in the first round with an arm lock, while Vladimirovich was pretty passive in the beginning of the fight, and then he succeeded to overpower his opponent with ease. So this is very interesting. For sure, Nedu will try to be very aggressive in the beginning, And Mirovich needs to be very aware of that. And we don't know how Nedu fights under pressure after 2 or 3 minutes of the fight, because we didn't see him doing that. But now he's doing exactly what he does best. Very quick attempt of an arm lock. Oh, he has the position. Let's see. He's still on top. Mirovich succeeded to escape, and now Nedu is still looking for an arm lock on the opposite side. Interesting. Nedu looking for a lapel grip. And a beautiful throw. And a beautiful, beautiful throw. This is what's happening when you have a slow starter and a very aggressive starter. Nedu is very aggressive, while Mirovich is relaxed and tends to be more dangerous as the fight goes by. Another point scored by Nedu, a beautiful takedown from an ankle pick. And the reversal, and looking for the arm lock, and he has the arm. And Mirovich succeeds to defend in the beginning, but right now I don't know exactly what's happening there. A lot of entanglement. Yes, Mirovich succeeded to defend himself, but it doesn't look good for him at all. There are a lot of points for Ned right now. 5 points. And let's see how well he can fight as times goes by. And Mirovich is back in business right now. Everything seems to be changing little by little. But Nedu has a huge lead right now. Looking for another throw. Mirovich is defending himself, and Nedu will try to attack the arm again. This young fighter from Moldova is very interesting. He's very relaxed, he's very aggressive, and he can do a lot of things. He can throw, he can submit his opponents, and he looks like he's a little bit bored of everything that is happening around him. And for sure, this is not true, but he gives that impression that he doesn't really care about anything, that he's bored with everything that is happening. And as soon as he gets on the mat, he turns into a monster in a good way. Beautiful throws, beautiful ankle picks, beautiful submissions. He's a very interesting young man. A very interesting future. Look at him again. A huge throw. He wanted something different. But he settled for this one. And again, the same demeanor. I like him very much. I don't know why. He has something very interesting. And Mirovich looking for the arm lock. And again, looking for the double leg on the ground right now. Trying to reposition himself. Yes, he has the pin. And now he improves the position. And this is it. Well, great victory for this young man who is very, very interesting. He's so relaxed. He's so explosive. Great qualities for a possible future champion. And Mirovich needs to be able to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the fight. He's waiting too much. Sergey Kulin from Russia against Villus Nauskas from Lithuania. The Russian in red uniform, the Ukrainian in blue. Looking for the grips. The Russian has the same attitude as in the first fight, very relaxed. Looking like nothing bothers him, looking like he's very calm. But we know he is able to explode extremely well. He has the back, looking for the arm, looking for the position. And nothing happens there. Still the same thing, both of them trying to get the grips. Ukrainian trying to reposition for an unlock, and now he attacks the leg. He has the leg, but I don't think he will be able to do something. And he didn't. Well, there were a lot of complicated grips and complicated flows in this fight, and they succeeded to defend themselves very well. Looking for those grips. The Lithuanian succeeds to get an overhead grip, and nothing will happen from that position. Still looking for the arm lock, but it's very difficult to succeed from that position, and this is why he tries to attack the leg a little bit, but he lost the arm. Back on their feet. 30 seconds to go. Russian succeeded somehow to control the fight, but it was a quite a difficult fight for him. Another attempt. Moving forward, in red uniform from Ukraine, Danilo Takar, and his opponent from Belarus in blue, Dmitry Krylov. Very aggressive, the Ukrainian from the get-go. Both of them looking for the grips, both of them looking for their favorite positions. Krylov is very calm. Takar's trying to stay sideways in order to defend himself very well, and this is why he is using that fake sweep. He tries to keep his opponent away from throwing position. Krylov tries to throw. Half-point deduction. Attacking the back is Takar. He has the back. I don't think he will be able to improve his position. Maybe, who knows? Krylov still trying to defend. Yes, Krylov succeeded to return his body. They are stuck into these positions. They have similar grips. They defend themselves better than they are able to be on offensive. And of course, it's the first thing you have to do. You have to stay very close. You have to You have to stay as safe as possible, and then to try to attack. Takar has the back again. I think this is one of his setups for Myanmar. That is a pretty complicated one, and Krylov knows how to defend that position. Last seconds of the fight and the first throw. And the first good throw. And now into the pin. Yes, and this is it. Victory for Danila Takar. Well, and we prepare for our next fight. Mamatkulov Shakhriyorbek from Uzbekistan against Imahanov Yesentai from Kazakhstan. Fighter from Uzbekistan in red uniform, his opponent in blue. Imahanov tries to stay low to control his center of gravity and to stay away from his opponent. He is inviting Matkulov to attack. He tries to attack. Well, very calm this fight. Both of them trying to overpower the opponent. Mamatkulov looks a little bit stronger and a little bit bigger, and this is why Imahanov tries to stay away, tries to to be more technical, and it worked once. But it will be very difficult for him. Half-point deduction. This is why where his problems will start. The fact that he's a little bit too passive, and he needs to be, because his opponent is very aggressive, and he's waiting for his moment. He's waiting for Mamatkulov to be a little bit tired. Last seconds of the fight. And now Imahanov is a little bit more aggressive. He felt that he has to do something. It doesn't matter how tired his opponent is. He needs to do something in order to win. Matkulov is trying to stay dominant, trying to attack. This is the strength difference. This is what Imahanov was afraid of. This explosiveness and this power. And Mamatkulov felt it was his moment to attack. Last seconds of the fight, and look how big this strength difference is. Mamatkulov with a slam. Imahanov succeeded to survive. Well, this is the difference. This is what Imahanov was afraid of. This is why he stayed so calm and tried to make his opponent be a little bit tired in order to attack, because he knew Matkulov is way bigger and way stronger than him. Nice victory for Mamatkulov, who looks like one of the favorites of this weight class. Moving forward, man under 71 kilograms, Nazar Akishev in red uniform from Ukraine against Amir Hakui from Russia. In red uniform, Akishev. We are waiting for Hakui. he is here. Yes, he was late and he already enters the fight with half-point deduction. It happens. It happens. Who knows why he was late? Nice attempt, and now the Russian is looking for the arm block. Trying to reverse. Akisha defending very well. Akisha is tall, he's lanky, and he's very difficult to control. He doesn't look very strong, but I'm sure he is deceivingly strong. Good grips for Akisha, who tries to control the outside and looking for the other leg. He has the leg. Akisha is defending very well. Hakui gets the back, moves around. Looking for the outside sweeps is the Ukrainian. 1 minute to go, and almost anything can happen. Well, this was a nice attempt. Let's see, maybe 1 point, maybe, yes, 1 point. Now he has the arm, looking for the unlock, and this one is deep because I can clearly see Akisha's other hand. Well, Akisha succeeded to get back the grip, but Hakui is moving around, and it was the tap. It was the tap. Well, this young man, Amir Hakui, is very, very dangerous. Great arm lock and great scramble. He succeeded to control his opponent on the ground with a lot of ease. back with another fight, and this one is going to be interesting. Alexander Nedu back in action against Vladimir Borisov from Bulgaria. This young man from Moldova is very interesting fighter. And Borisov also fought very interestingly. But I think that this fight again is good for Nedu, because Borisov is another late starter in the fight. Whoa! This is why I'm not such a fan of this type of defense of the arm lock. It's very difficult, and Borisov succeeded to defend the arm lock, but I don't know how injured he is. And again, Nedu is looking for the same thing. Nedu is looking for the arm bar. Nedu attacking. Well, it was a very, very good position for Borisov, who succeeds to yes, he succeeded to counter that throw, and now looking for a possible pin. Interesting. It didn't work for Nedu with the arm locks. It didn't work for him with the early attacks, and now he has to go into the deep waters with Vladimir Borisov, who is a very resilient fighter. He has very good stamina, and he. Let's see now. This is interesting, because Nedu is such a good submission specialist, and it worked for him. Isn't this amazing? This young man who looks like he is always bored with everything that is happening around him is such an amazing submission artist. And this time he let his emotions go, and he celebrated that amazing technique. Well, he's an interesting character for sure, and a great fighter, great submission artist. And we move forward with another fight. Mohamed Taibi from Morocco in red uniform against Sergey Kulin from Russia in red. Man under 64 kilograms. Kulin very aggressive from the get-go. Maybe tried something interesting, but it didn't work, and now Nikulin is looking for the arm lock. He lost the position though pretty quickly. Good position on the ground for Kulin, who is trying to break the grip. Now he still needs to reverse Taibbi, and I don't think he will be able from that position. He has to, because Taibbi is spread very wide on the mat. Kulin needs to change the position, and he couldn't. It was a very difficult transition for Nikulin to pull off. Taibbi looking for a throw, but it's very clumsy. Now Nikulin tries to attack the arm lock from that position. Nikulin is getting closer and closer to an arm lock, and his setups are a little bit faster. Taibbi trying to grip, trying to stay busy. Good defense. Nikulin changing into a single leg. And the throw. Try to get into a pin, but Taibbi succeeded somehow to move. This was beautifully done. 1 point at least for Taibbi. Yes, 2 points. A little bit more than 1 minute to go, and Nikulin is still controlling the fight. Taibbi is really interesting because he looks all over the place, but his techniques are very dangerous exactly because of this. Because you don't know exactly where the technique will come from, and you have to be extra careful with everything. Looking for the throw is Nikulin, now on the ground. He positions himself. Not only that he can attack the armbar from that position, but also he can control the time very well with the groundwork. He is the aggressor. He is looking for a submission, but he is also blocking all initiative from his opponent. Taibbi needs something big right now. Last seconds of the fight, and right now Taibbi needs a 4-point technique in order to win. Is it possible? Theoretically, yes. In reality, it's extremely unlikely. But let's see, maybe Taibbi gets another point now, but still he needs a very, very big throw, and for sure Nikulin will try to control this last 9 seconds of the fight. Yes, and is Nikulin the one who tries to attack, and again, last second. This is what's so interesting with juniors and youth. They really don't care that much about tactics. They are driven sometimes by emotions, and they go to attack no matter what. And Nikulin did exactly this. A more seasoned fighter would have probably run around in circles on the mat, but not Nikulin. He decided, all right, 9 more seconds, one more throw, and it worked for him. But it's dangerous to fight like this. It's very dangerous. Danila Takar against Mamatkulov from Uzbekistan. Another interesting fight. Two very, very good fighters. Mamatkulov is very strong, very powerful, while his opponent is tricky, experienced, and able to withstand a lot of adversity on the mat. But this is going to be a very interesting one. And here we are, Mamatkulov in blue uniform, Takar in red. Takar tries to move his opponent a little bit around. It didn't work for Mamatkulov. Takar is very, very calm, very relaxed. He's always ready to find a way to control his opponent. Mamatkulov really needs to get a good grip and to try to be first. But Takar is not impressed with Mamatkulov's power. On the contrary, he is ready to go one with him and to overpower him. He's quicker and he looks even a little bit stronger than Mamatkulov. Anyway, his technique overall is better, it looks better, and now he tries to reverse him into the arm lock. Mamatkulov still defending. I think it's a combination of strength and technique what makes Takar so dangerous. Because he is very, very technical, he has very crisp techniques, and he also looks very powerful for his age group. Trying to stay on the outside. Is the Ukrainian moving his opponent around. Nice attack for Mamatkulov. He is explosive, he is powerful, but he had real problems with his opponent's approach. But as soon as he found a very small opening, he succeeded to throw his opponent and to score 2 points. And again on the ground, controlling the position is Mamatkulov. Nice control. This young man is so strong, so strong. He doesn't have the technique of Takar, but as soon as he succeeds to explode, to get into a counter, he's lethal, and we saw that. There were just 2 times when he succeeded to turn his opponent, and he did it with such an amazing speed and strength. And again, the same thing. Takar succeeded to counter that technique, but It's almost impossible for him to win. He was the more technical fighter, but Mamatkulov knew how to use his own strength. And he is the winner. Great fight, though. Great fight. Very interesting. Mamatkulov did exactly what he had to do, and he succeeded to win. Exactly what he did in his first fight tonight. Moving forward, the requalifications. Sahakian from Armenia against Sullivan from the United States. Man under 71 kilograms. The American trying to get those grips, but let's see what's going on the ground right now. A calf slicer. It's very, very difficult to see what's going on the ground, especially in this type of submissions. 4 points for the Armenian. The American is very aggressive, but he's just aggressive. He's not able to use this aggressiveness. Trying to attack a single leg. Nice defense for the Armenian, who controls his head. Stays too much in that position. He's too much of a wrestler, Sullivan. And Sambo is not wrestling. It's a different sport, different approach, different speed. Even though this is the original mixed martial art, because it took everything from everywhere, you cannot stay on only one technique, and this is what happened with Sullivan. Sahakian wins with ease with two great 4-pointers. Maybe next time for Sullivan, but Sahakian moves forward into the competition, and it's more and more interesting what will happen with him. Olivier Celian against Stani Mirovich. This is interesting because they have something in common. They both lost to Nedu. But in my opinion, Stani Mirovich is the favorite in this one. Serbian looking for the arm lock. Very quickly after the first point scored for him. Selian has a very strange approach. And it's interesting to see Mirovich being the aggressor. Generally, he is very calm and he waits for his opponent's mistake. But right now, he is the aggressor. He tries to take the fight to the French. Very easily for it's very easy for Mirovich to get the grips. Selian with the attack, but into the arm lock, and he escapes. Another 4 points for the Serbian. Still holding the pin and the tap. Yes, it was a tap. It wasn't the pin. It was a submission hold. It was a little bit difficult to see what was happening there, but it was a submission. Villus Nauskas against Amir Hakui. The Armenian very, very aggressive from the get-go with an outside sweep, and now looking for an arm, but trying first to reverse his opponent. Whoa, the Armenian is absolutely on fire right now. Extremely aggressive approach for the Armenian. Let's see how much can he hold this way of fighting. He's looking for a submission hold, but it doesn't seem so deep. And the Lithuanian survives. No point scored, but the Armenian was incredibly aggressive. Was another attempt. And now he gets his back, trying to reposition. He was extremely aggressive in the beginning. He only scored 1 point. And now he's still aggressive, but not as much. It's interesting that Villus Nauskas is not capable of doing anything against the Armenian, and it's amazing. He looks more tired than Azerbaijan. Yes, and being the aggressor helps you a lot because it reinforces your trust in your own power. There are a lot of interesting neurological mechanisms that play into this thing, but it was a very strange fight. Ahayan was very aggressive in the beginning. He succeeded to score 1 point, and he just overpowered his opponent. Nauskas just gave up. He wasn't able to keep up the pace, and this is why the Armenian won this one. Very interesting fight, very interesting, especially from the psychological part of this competition. It was very interesting. Our next fight, man under 71 kilograms from Armenia, Sahakian Vilik, and his opponent from Ukraine, Nazar Akishev. Another fight for Akishev. In blue uniform, the Ukrainian, in red, the Armenian. And here we go. Akishev slowly but surely succeeds to control the fight a little bit. Sahakian is very, very aggressive and tries to get his favorite moves, tries to attack, tries to impose his style. But, very interestingly, Akishev succeeds somehow to survive and also to score. Nice and interesting defense and then attack for Sahakian. He's very, very aggressive. But Akishev doesn't seem to be affected by his opponent's antics. Sahakian trying to control the lapel, the back of the lapel. And throw, it was a nice counter. 2 points for the Ukrainian. He was waiting for Sahakian to explode into that technique in order to counter him in midair. It was a beautifully done counter for Akishev. A lot of attacks for Sahakian, but somehow Akishev succeeded to defend and succeeded to remain on his feet. Still looking for his grip, still looking for his position. He lets Sahakian being the aggressor and he waits for his moment, as he did a few seconds ago when he succeeded to counter midair that attack. Yeah, it's the same thing. Akishev succeeds to defend himself, to stay on top, to stay in control. Last seconds of the fight, Sahakian tries to be the aggressor. Akisha controls everything in a very smart way and succeeds to win this one. Our next fight, Vukan Mirovich against Vladimir Borisov. Bulgaria against Serbia. Mirovich in red, Borisov in blue. The Serbian trying to be the aggressor right now, trying to attack the arm very early into the fight. Nice reversal for the Bulgarian. And now he has the leg. Let's see. And he tapped. Yes, I was looking for this one because we didn't have any ankle lock so far. And this is the first one. Vladimir Borisov from Bulgaria. Winner. My ankle lock. Our next fight, man under 64 kilograms. Ahayayan from Armenia against Muhammad Taibi from Morocco. Aram in red uniform, Taibi in blue. The Moroccan is trying to secure a sleeve and the lapel grip very early on, and trying to be the aggressor. Taibi looks a little bit more relaxed and Ahajanyan seems to be calmer than in his last fight, when he was all over the place. Still good control on the lapel and the sleeve for Taibbi. No points scored so far. Both of them very calm, very cautious. Ahajanyan was looking for a low sweep. On the edge of the mat, trying to reposition themselves for a throw. They are already very tired. They had a lot of fights today, especially Ahajanyan. Taibbi fought 2 times. This is his third fight, and I think Ahajanyan fought at least 2 times, maybe even 3 times. I don't recall exactly. The Armenian trying to be the aggressor. Nice attempt for Taibbi. And 1 point scored for the fighter from Morocco. For Ahajanyan, it is going to be extremely difficult to win this one, and he looks very tired. He had a lot of energy in his last fight, and maybe he wasted all of it. And this is it. It was too much for Ahajanyan. He tried, but his best was not good enough. Mohamed Taibi moves forward in the competition. Men under 64 kilograms. Imahanov Yesentai against Danilo Takar. In the red uniform, the fighter from Kazakhstan. Takar in blue. And he's looking for the arm lock. Very, very nicely done, but I don't think he... Yes, he has it. He has it. Very quickly and decisive for Imahanov. Takar was surprised by this setup, this aggressive setup. He didn't have any chance, and Imahanov moved forward. Now we move down in weight class, under 58 kilograms. Vladislav Kirilyuk from Ukraine, and from Armenia, David Hovsepian. In blue uniform, the Armenian. In red, the Ukrainian. Nice attempt for Kirilyuk. No point scored. The Armenian is very quick and trying to attack different techniques from different positions. Has the submission. Let's see. The reversal is good, but he lost it. Trying to throw, reposition. And here we go again. Ukrainian looking for the arm block. He has the arm. No, it didn't work. And again, the same thing. Same thing, looking for the unblock, and Hovsepian succeeds to break away. Very calm, both of them. Very relaxed. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Kirilyuk trying to control his opponent on the ground, trying to pass into a pin, but they are stood up pretty quickly. Same thing. Kirilyuk is defending very well, and he's trying to attack the armbar from the bottom. But it doesn't quite work. Here we are restarting. Hovsepian trying, and he has it. Now looking for the arm lock. Only 2 points. He couldn't control his opponent fall. Seconds to go. And here we go again. Last seconds of the fight. Looking for the unlock is the Ukrainian. Last second. And this is it. No tap. No tap. It was deep, but it was the end of the fight. Hovsepian is the winner of this one. Our next fight, man under 58 kilograms from Kazakhstan, in red uniform, Kairolin Murim, and his opponent in blue from Moldova, Julian Arapan. Arapan looking for the arm lock very, very quickly. Good defense for Kairolin. Very aggressive Karolin, more explosive than his opponent, looking for the big throws. Looking for the arm lock. He lost the arm. He has the position. He lost the arm, but now he's trying to reposition himself. On the ground, looking for the arm lock from the same position. I don't think he's going to get it. Arapan trying to get an arm lock from that position. Moving around is Kairolin. And now it's reversed. The fighter from Kazakhstan was looking for the arm lock, but the referee had enough. Defense, good defense. Really, nothing happens. They are not preparing anything. They are just going for techniques. Again, the same thing, and yeah, the second point, the second half point deduction. This could be 1 point. Yes, and now on the ground, Caroline looking for the arm lock. He has the position, he's looking for the arm, trying to overpower his opponent. Yes, he's repositioning himself, trying to break the grip, trying to attack the other arm right now. I think this is going to be even more difficult because the arm is underneath. He's not even looking at his opponent's arms. He's just trying to overpower him, but it was impossible to break that grip like that. It was against physics. So it's interesting how he spent so much time on that position without even trying to see what's going on with that defense.